Okay, so last time I left you, we were working on pulling the units together and figuring them out. So here I have pulled the units to the side, and you can see I've got meters divided by meters. We've talked about before how anything divided by itself is 1. So in this case, I have meters divided by seconds. So this means that this meters divided by meters actually becomes 1. So I have meters divided by meters. This actually becomes 1, just like 4 divided by 4 becomes 1, 10 divided by 10 becomes 1, a meter divided by a meter becomes 1. So I'm going to go ahead and recopy this. Now I have 10 divided by 5 divided by seconds. And if I write these out, this dividing by seconds means that I have all of this, 10 divided by 5. All of this is again divided by seconds. And if I do the math and the fractions, what you'll see is that 10 divided by 5, I wish there was a really proper division symbol here, but divided by seconds is the same thing. It's 10 divided by 5 times 1 divided by seconds, right? So, or divided is the same thing as 10 divided by 5 divided by seconds over 1, right? That's the, you can take anything and put it over 1 to make it a fraction, so that includes the unit seconds. So 10 divided by 5 divided by seconds over 1, if I do the math, gives me 10 divided by 5 times 1 over seconds, because you need to flip it over and multiply. Oops, this is 10 divided by 1 divided by over seconds, and this becomes seconds over 1. So, because I'm dividing by seconds, that's the same thing as multiplying by, same thing as dividing by 1 over seconds. So when I flip that over to do the fraction, I get seconds times 1. So the great thing is I actually get 10 seconds divided by 5. Right? There's some very careful fraction playing that's happening here. The good news is the unit for delta for time is always going to be probably seconds, unless it's hours, but that even though you're dividing by the seconds over here, because you're dividing by, you can just consider it moving into the numerator. Right? So when you divide and then divide, that moves things to the numerator. So here I'm dividing, and then I divided the whole thing again. That's why seconds gets to move into the numerator here. So the rest of this is much easier than the units. I have delta T1 equals 10 divided by 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then this number only has 2 digits. So my answer gets 2 digits. Right? Whatever the least number of digits you have, your answer gets the least number of digits. That's called sig figs. Right? Just because I put it in the calculator doesn't mean I measured it better. So whatever your crappiest measurement is with the least number of numbers, your answer needs to have that same least number of numbers. Okay? So we did the math. Right? This is another 20 point